Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. We're going to be getting a reading for whoever needs it, whatever comes up. We will call in spirit right now and just see what the message is. Here we go. Thanks for being here, y'all. Calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings, on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, let's see. What is the overall energy for the reading for today, for whatever this message is going to be? What is the overall energy? Oh, I felt like that one. Okay, y'all, we have the Garden and the Gate. We picked up on this energy before. And this really reminds me of somebody who's kind of on the outside looking into someone else's life, wishing that, you know, they were there, seeing the grass as being greener, you know, and what I find very funny here is you can clearly see the imagery. This person or this girl here who's looking out into the distance, perhaps looking towards a future or dreaming about the outside world, right? They are surrounded by abundance. So this is somebody here who I see as having quite a bit going on in their own life, quite a bit of abundance in their own life, and someone here who's not really expressing gratitude or being grateful or appreciative for what they already have. So this is somebody who's always looking out for the next best thing, kind of a vibe here. All right. Okay. I want to get another one. I'm going to get another one. And excuse the glare, y'all. I'm trying to, either we get a glare here or we get a major shadow. It's so funny when you're working away from home, but try to do the best we can. Okay, what is this? We have adjacent possibilities. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's somebody here who's constantly dreaming about, yeah, it's just an energy of not being happy with where you are and wondering what it would be like to maybe walk a mile in someone else's shoes, or always seeing someone else's life as being, you know, oh man, I wish I was doing that. And, you know, just the grass is always greener type of an attitude. Okay. Let's just check to see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have this man holding a heart energy. Okay. Man holding a heart. And underneath that, hostilities and broken heart. Okay. I'm going to try to fit it all in here. And this is underneath that, we also have strategy. Okay, so what I see just with this overall energy, folks, is I am seeing a masculine energy who is feeling very brokenhearted, but there's also this hostility coming up. We'll see whose energy is what, but there is a masculine involved here, perhaps viewing a feminine's life, or I mean, let's just not place the energies quite yet. This is what I get intuitively. There's somebody here who is jealous and hostile. Really, I just feel like there's someone here who's trying to strategize on how they could either get back into somebody's life, or they're just extremely preoccupied with what someone else has going on in their world and just not happy with where they are at in their own lives. Now, I am working with limited space, so I'm just going to be piling on top of this, okay? I'm going to be piling on top. So let's first find out who is this person. Who is this person who is looking out and wondering about this adjacent possibilities? Somebody who's, again, not appreciating what they already have, and someone who may be jealous about what others are having. I don't know. Tripping over my words. Okay, what do we have here? Four of Wands. Yeah, this is very interesting. Four of Wands coming out with this. This is right away. This is somebody who is already partnered up. I got to be real with you. This is somebody who already has a solid foundation, perhaps a partner, somebody who already is, could even be married or committed, has a family. This is the kind of person here who, again, has everything perhaps that they have worked towards, or on the surface it looks really good, may have that picturesque, like happy family type of a image, but they aren't truly happy. They don't appreciate what they have. They don't appreciate they don't appreciate what they have. They don't appreciate the family that they have. Like, this is an energy of somebody who seems like they have it all, but yet they are always consistently dreaming or going after what they don't have. Like somebody who's constantly looking for the next best thing, willing to put their family on the line, like somebody who's going to go out and, you know, cheat. Honestly, like, this is a cheater. This is somebody who's never going to be happy even though they have it all. Like, I really feel bad, honestly, for this person's partner, because it looks like it is supposed to be not supposed to be, but it is a very solid connection. But the person they're engaged with is will never truly be happy with anything. Okay, this is the energy I'm picking up on. Not really so hot. Okay, not really so hot. Yeah, I don't know where you fit in just yet, but let's see what these adjacent possibilities. There's that Seven of Swords. Yep, this is somebody who habitually steps out on this connection, on their family, on previous engagements, on their commitments. This is somebody who is always dishonest, you know, and I hate to say always, but this is what it is, because yeah, it causes a lot of heartbreak. This person has FOMO hard. Like, it's like, and if you don't know what that is, I mean, it's fear of missing out syndrome. So even though this person looks like they have it all, and they do, and they have stability, they have maybe a happy home life, or what would be considered that, again, this person's just not happy with what they have. It's like there's this hungry ghost, you know, within them that's always looking for something better. You know, the grass is always greener, jealous of what other people have, you know. Meanwhile, you know, they're sitting, you know, they have a good life is what I'm saying. And unfortunately, this person is constantly putting their good life on the line by stepping out, sneaking around, lying, cheating, causing a lot of strife in others' lives. I mean, this is the brokenhearted energy. This is somebody who has never been honest, and I don't feel like I just don't feel like they are an honest person. I gotta be real. It's crazy because it seems like they have everything. This is somebody who I feel like if you're connected to them in some way, and we're kind of not there yet in the reading placing where you come in. Yeah, it's like somebody, I mean, this could be like a friend of yours. You could know someone like this. You could be connected to somebody like this. Or you could have found out that this was your person who had a family. Anything really. This could be your boss. It could be somebody you're connected to. But it just feels like they leave a trail of heartache behind them no matter where they go, and nothing is ever good enough. And yeah, it's not good. They have something, it's like, oh, this is where I was going with that. This is somebody here that you may look at and you're like, how come this person has it all? How come they get to have this stability in their life, or a happy home life, or a loving family, and all of these things, and yet they continuously cause damage, and they leave a trail of heartache in their wake. Okay, so this is somebody you may be frustrated looking at them, looking at their life, and wondering, where is their karma? Okay, this is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. This could be you checking this person out and saying, what, how come they have not, I haven't seen them, you know, suffer. This person, it's like they're constantly getting away with it, you know. So this is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. So what is this man holding a heart? What is this? Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay. You may be connected to this person. This person may have pursued you, or has been flirting with you, or has been trying to pursue you romantically, or has in the past. You know, and I don't know why this is coming up just yet. We don't know why this is coming up just yet, but and maybe you know, but I don't know yet. But anyways, this person has, I feel like they would have hidden the fact that they have this family, or they hid you from their family or something. I feel like this is kind of a third party type of a situation reading. You could be calling it a karmic situation, whatever label you want to place on it. I do feel like you were put into a situation where there was 3 parties involved. Okay, so there was a family involved in this situation, but I feel like this person pursued you and pursued you relentlessly. But you knew, either you knew or you didn't know they were stepping out on a previous connection here. Okay, so tell me a little bit more. With the Page of Cups, this is like somebody who's not very serious. This is somebody who is not very serious here. Okay, and this came out as well. I mean, like they flirt, they'll take you out, they'll try to impress you, but they'll never, ever be able to offer you anything more than that. This is, you know, somebody who may have tried to keep you on the side. This could even be one of those dreadful narcissist types of individuals, because those individuals, honestly, they are never truly happy with what they have. And they have an inability to be loyal, and, it's really just a draining type of energy. So that could be for some of you. What we have here is, this is where the hostility is coming in. Okay. This is clarifying the hostilities. We have this 9 of Cups. We have this 5 of Cups here. And we have this High Priestess. So the story is beginning to unfold a little bit more. And what I'm seeing here is that this person is viewing you as aligning with your blessings. Again, this could go a couple ways. You could have, you know, gotten yourself away from this person, the situationship, especially after finding out or knowing that nothing was ever going to come of this, and this person had previous engagements or commitments or a family or any of these things, right? And you would have known or found out that it wasn't really ever going to go anywhere. This could be somebody who perhaps you did meet and they were previously engaged in some type of commitment, and you may have been given promises like, you know, oh, I'm in the middle of separation, or we're getting a divorce, or whatever the case, I'm moving out, and then it never really happened, and it could have been drawn out, and then, you know, you finally came to this point where you cut it off. Okay, because I do feel like this hostile energy is coming from the fact that this person is now, I don't feel like they're in regrets. I feel like they're feeling sorry for themselves. And I feel like they're really sad because they have no idea what it is that you're up to with this High Priestess. They have no idea. You're definitely not keeping them in the loop, but they're definitely paying attention to you and trying to figure out what it is that's going on in your life. They definitely are seeing you as being happy, fulfilled. Okay. And they are still freaking miserable. Okay. They are very miserable. This person is not, the thing is though, like, you could give them everything that they currently desire, and 5 minutes later, they're still not going to be happy. Again, this is somebody who has this deep void that they're constantly trying to fill, and will never truly achieve happiness. Okay, because they're never grateful for what they have. They don't appreciate what they already have in the moment. They're always after the next best thing or the next shiny thing. They're highly distracted. And again, you know, never truly satisfied for very long. So this person, I feel like you would have, like, basically what I'm feeling with this is, you know, they may have broken your heart. Okay. They may have broken your heart, leaving this trail of tears. You know, it's really quite, upsetting. I feel like they do this to a lot of people. I feel like you're not the only one. And I do feel like, you know, again, this person's, it's not changing with this individual. They're just like this. This is who this person is. So they are, they're feeling down, but I feel like it's more of a case of, you're happy and I'm not. So again, there's a lot of jealousy, hostility. This is somebody who's constantly comparing their life to others, wanting what they can't have. And then once they get it, it's like, it's not enough. Okay. There's never enough. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody here who is involved with this individual who may have internalized who may have internalized that feeling of not being enough. And I feel like if that's you, it's very important that you hear and that you know that you are enough, you are worthy. Your sense of self, your worthiness, your value, it really has nothing to do with this person. If they didn't see it, it's because they don't see the value in anyone or anything, including themselves. And they perhaps were trying to, the more I speak about this person, the more I am picking up on these narcissistic traits, as we do so often. Unfortunately, many folks encounter these individuals in our lives, but they do help us to get a firmer grasp on our own value, on our own worthiness. Okay, so they do teach us these things, but I do feel like you may have gone through a period of time where you felt like, you know, I'm not good enough for this person. And you may have been healing from feelings of being unworthy. But let me tell you, this person, whether it's consciously as a overt narcissist or unconsciously as a covert, or somebody who just doesn't have to be the narcissism label on it, but these are very common characteristics in these types of individuals, is they may have tried to make you feel less than because that's how they feel, you know? So it's kind of like that situation where misery loves company, okay? And I just feel like right now, where it's all at is that you are feeling better. You have been healing. You have been working on yourself, you know, really truly appreciating the things in your life, your, you know, stepping into your worthiness, your value, you know, and just seeing the situation for what it is, as heartbreaking as it has been. Now, I have to be honest with you. This person is feeling very left out, but I don't feel like, you know, maybe it's something for your ego to know, you know, that you did affect this person. This person still is thinking about you. They are watching you. They're a little bit stuck on you. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but the reason why is because they are still unhappy, where you are stepping into your happiness. And it seems like you're happier without this individual in your life, because again, they cause nothing but heartache, drama, upset, a lot of tears. Okay, a lot of tears. Now, we kind of already know about this brokenhearted energy, but let's see if there's anything else coming out that we need to talk about here, because sometimes these readings are just like simply messages coming up as confirmation, as they can be quite therapeutic. Okay, they can be. And a lot of times, I mean, tarot for me is a tool. Right? It's a tool, and it helps us learn, it helps us grow, it helps us comprehend, look at things differently, gaining new perspectives, and really helping us to perhaps even get over some things in our lives, okay, difficulties and challenges. Seeing as this would have been very much difficulty. I feel like this person's not getting much sleep, and I feel like they're spending a lot of time on looking at you. Okay, this King of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles over top of this broken-hearted energy. This person tries to hide their broken heart. They come off as being very cold, very aloof, very detached, as if they don't have any feelings at all. Now, that's not how they would have started off. That's not how you would have seen them. You would have seen them as this Page of Cups energy, very loving, very flirting, flirtatious, you know, trying to impress you, give you, like, maybe whispering sweet nothings and all this stuff, you know, saying, you know, basically mirroring your beautiful energy back to you, which is also another characteristic of the dreaded narcissist. So, and for me as a reader, the King of Swords in a low vibration, you know, is that narcissistic type of an energy, because, you know, they are intelligent, whether you want to say it or not, or give them that credit. They do know how people's minds work, how relationships work, how our needs and emotional needs work. They understand these things, and that's how they're able to use these, to use emotions to manipulate others and get the energy that they need to feed off of, again, because they are so hollow themselves. Okay, and I'm not saying that to give them an excuse. It's just the workings, the inner workings. Okay. We're also, we can send out, forgiveness, compassion, whatever you want, but it's honestly best to go, what do they call it in the narcissism circle? Gray rock, which is no contact with these individuals, and truly cut them out of your life, because you give them an inch, they take a mile, right? And they'll just keep on taking and feeding off of your energy as a fuel supply, a fuel source. And it really drags you down, and it'll put you back to where you started. I'm not saying that anybody is really re-engaging. I'm just saying that this is coming up in the reading. This person would have, it started off as, you know, perhaps that love bombing energy, you know, constantly paying you compliments and attention and making you feel like you were the most amazing thing in the world. And of course, to them at that time you were, but then after a period of time, they would have devalued you. Okay. And it would have come as, it would have been extremely heartbreaking. It would have, it's like pulling the rug from underneath you here. And as much as you may have tried to work on this connection with them, it's like you never were able to see that softer side of them again. It's just, it's like this person's completely disappeared. So that person wasn't real. And that's what, you know, perhaps you're just trying to, you know, wrap your mind around that still, or to remind yourself. I'm not really sure why this is coming out just yet. We can ask why this is coming out after we get through the energy that's already present here. But yeah, it would have come as a complete shocker to you. And this person may have just completely ghosted or ignored you, or, you know, in this devaluing process, right? And that really, it really does... It really does screw you up, you know, like, and I have, the reason why I'm, you know, sharing and I'm picking up on this type of energy is because I understand I have been there. Okay. I have definitely dealt with a couple narcissists in my life, and I do know that feeling of like, who the hell are you? Where did this come from? That feeling of just utter betrayal, shock, and disbelief and heartache at the fact that, you know, this is all, like, it feels like it's all been some type of ruse and a trick, and essentially it has been. Okay. Okay. This person would have perhaps even given excuses, or perhaps they hide their own broken heart, or their own pain, their own emptiness, their own coldness. They hide it. They wear various masks. Okay. They wear masks, okay, to hide the fact that they are truly empty, lost souls, you know. And I know I hear people out there, someone out there is saying, you know, I tried to save them, or you may have tried to help them. And these people will definitely prey on empathic individuals, because that's what they count on. They count on somebody with a big old heart to try to save them, or pull them out, or heal them, or anything. But you can't heal these individuals. It has to come from this person, and it takes a lot to get for them to get to their own point. And many of them, most of them, don't even get there. Okay, to the point where they get into therapy and all this stuff, right, for actual healing of these individuals. If somebody, you know, and even then letting them back into your life, I mean, it's kind of up to you, but I mean, I'm not going to, sorry, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it definitely would cause a shakeup. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just rambling on about this because this is coming up. It's coming up for a reason. This person pours perhaps a lot of time, energy, and effort into their work. They may try to, they may have used work as, oh, I'm too busy at work. You know, I don't have time, or, you know, it's like, I feel like their image, their money, everything is important to them, but essentially they are extremely unhappy with what they have, you know, no matter what they have, no matter how much they have. Again, I believe it keeps coming out, this hungry ghost, and I'm not the person, you know, somebody who's constantly trying to fill this void. And I'm not the person who coined that term. That is Gabor Mate, who's an addiction specialist. And so this person may have addictions as well, because it's coming up, and I usually don't pick up on that. So there could be something there with this individual. But Spirit's telling me right now, and it's coming in hot, that you may have met this person when you were, you may have been struggling with some type of an addiction yourself, or a codependent type of behavioral pattern, or something that needed to be healed. Like this person was brought into your life for a reason, and they were brought into your life in order to show you areas in which you needed to heal. And I feel like that purpose and that's done. Okay, so you've seen what you've needed to see about the self through interacting with this individual. You've learned a lot about yourself. You've already learned the lesson. You've done some healing here, and you are ready to move on. That doesn't mean this person's going to leave you alone, because here we have this strategy energy coming in. So let's just see. This could be why the message is coming out. It could be a warning. It could be a message just of strength that reminds you who this person is, that you could perhaps fall back on if you need to, if this person sends you a message or whatever the case, because I do feel like they will be reaching out with this strategy. They could be strategizing how to get back into your life, because they do see you as being fulfilled and being fulfilled without them. And that is a complete blow to the narcissist. Okay, I'm just going to settle on the fact that the person we're reading on is a narcissist, because they sure do show all of the tendencies, or at least they're ticking a lot of the boxes. All right, okay, but I'm not somebody to diagnose, but this is the energy. I'm going to pick it up. Okay, so what is this strategy? Page of Wands. Okay, some type of, they may be trying to come in with some good news. They're trying to, yeah, we'll see. What is this about? What is the Page of Wands about? Usually it's a message of good news, a really excited new opportunity or something, but this is part of a strategy here. What's this? Whatever that was wanted to fall out. We have the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles. I just got something completely different with this energy, and it was more of a message for you. Yeah, here's that glare coming in. I'll try to move it so you can see. With the Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like something is coming in for you that is going to, it's going to put you on a completely different path, okay? With strategy, you may have been, this may have been all part of your strategy, perhaps, to get, I don't want to say get back at the narcissist, but I know there is a feeling, and who was it? Was it Confucius? It was one of these philosophers. Someone said, when you're after revenge, it's best to first dig 2 graves, so revenge, whatever. But because revenge, you end up hurting yourself with that energy as well. But I know that there is a feeling, and I feel like it's only natural when you've been hurt, when you've been betrayed by someone like this, that you really have this feeling, and no shame in it, of wanting to get them back or to hurt them in a way that they hurt you. But it's next to impossible, unless, if you really want to hurt them, the best way to do that is to focus on yourself, go no contact, and live your best life. So I'm saying that to say this, that I feel like this is what's happening for you. I feel like this is creating narcissistic injury to this individual, is because you are moving on towards your best life. And that could have been your strategy, okay? Your exit plan, all along, right? It may have started off as a feeling of, okay, I'm going to do this just to get back at them. But in the meantime, you ended up healing, okay? So now it's not really the reason anymore, but this could be coming in, this message letting you know that your initial desire to have them get their karma, or to feel some type of way because of what they did to you and everything, right? Like a revenge type of an energy. They are getting it. They are feeling it, okay? So you can be satisfied knowing that, if that's where you are now. I don't know if that's where you are now. I feel like that's perhaps where you once were in dealing with this individual, but you may have let it go. Like, you may have healed so much to the point where you're just like, it doesn't really bother you anymore. Like it doesn't really, you don't really care, you know, you don't care if this person gets theirs or not. I mean, you could be at that point, but I don't know where exactly you are in the moment. Let me just tell you that there is something good coming in, something that you've been waiting for. Again, you have been changing your perspective on this whole situation. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, you are aligning with your abundance, with your blessings. You know, you are, it's like you're coming up here with this Nine of Cups energy as well, the High Priestess. There is good fortune coming your way. Good karma is coming your way for having to deal with this. Again, scales being balanced out due to the fact that things were highly unfair in the past. So, you know, they could have been your initial strategy, and that's what I picked up. I thought we were going to get into what their strategy was, because I do feel like they are not finished making an attempt. But if you have created such a, if you have, I don't want to say you created it, but you have caused such a narcissistic injury to this individual that they may not ever show their face again. Okay. They may be thinking about you. They may be watching you. They may be quietly obsessing on, you know, obsessing about you and what you're doing, but it's really getting under their skin. It's really getting under their skin, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it really depends on the person that you are dealing with and the level of narcissism, I guess. But generally, once a narcissistic injury, you know, has been experienced like this, I feel like too much pride would stop a narcissist from ever coming back around, you know, ever trying to love bomb or whatever, you know. Or at least waiting a solid 5 or 10 years before trying again. I don't know. Some never quit. So, and everybody's a little bit different. It's hard to put these people in a box. You know, if you're interested in any perspective from a narcissist to learn more, I really recommend Lee Hammond. You probably already follow him, but he's excellent. He's on YouTube and TikTok as well. He really helps to give perspective from an actual self-diagnosed narcissist, you know, who is in therapy, and he kind of just spills it and spills the truth as is. So a lot of learning can be done, a lot of therapy, our self-healing can be done through gaining perspective and just knowing that it wasn't anything that you ever did. It's a them issue. Okay. It's a them issue. And it has helped you to become stronger. It helped you to even if at the very least just recognize one when you come across one. And it's a little bit hard because of the masks that they wear, of course, but I feel like your spidey sense are on point now. Your intuition is heightened, and you'll be able to spot red flags, you know, having been through this experience once or even perhaps many times. I'm not sure. Okay. But I feel like that's the whole point of this reading, is that, you know, it is about them. And it's interesting that, you know, this reading came up for you, but it's about them, where they are. Just know that, you know, you have good things coming into you here. You definitely have good things coming into you. I feel like you already know that. And this reading's already gotten kind of lengthy. This reading's already been kind of lengthy. But the good things that are coming into you and this person, I mean, yeah. Mission accomplished, I guess I kind of want to say for you. I feel like you have defeated the narcissist. You know, you have caused, and I don't know who I'm speaking to, and it's totally okay. There's no judgment on my end. I know I have felt it before, and I feel like it's just human, you know, that, you know, kind of wanting them to get theirs, you know, and it doesn't not make you a spiritual person. It doesn't, you know, we're not expected to just be all like, you know, godlike and just always at peace and always, you know, we're friggin' human, and somebody who, you know, plays so many games and hurts you and all this stuff, like, you know, I'm not against it. I feel like, you know, I'm not against those feelings. I feel like they're valid. And just know that, you know, I feel like you won. You you won, okay? And I feel like it's game over. Game over, and I feel like you got the last laugh, which is a little bit rare, but that's good. It's good for you. And I mean, I don't know if it's going to teach this person anything. I don't really want to know. I feel like it's a good way to just end the story and the chapter of your life and the lesson. Just know that, what do they call it? I've seen that around somewhere on YouTube. It's like the supernova, empathic supernova or something, where you have absolutely just defeated the narcissist. If you know a little bit better of the terminology, please go ahead and, you know, inform myself and others in the comments, because again, I'm not an expert, but in the jargon or whatever, but I definitely understand the concepts. And yeah, I feel like that's it. Like, this is it. That's the end. I don't know. I don't see them coming back. I don't see them coming back around. No, look at that. I cut the deck right to the Ace of Swords. I don't feel like it's like the truth is out. Okay. And once they've been exposed, they're highly unlikely to come back around, okay, to somebody who can basically, it's like you're a friggin' NARC destroyer, okay, NARC destroyer. So good for you. I do just want to end this reading here with an affirmation for whoever needs it, and maybe I'll come back with another one if I can. It's a rainy day here in Florida. It's a little bit too cold to be out, so I'm just kind of in a quiet place here. Okay, here we go. This is for whoever needs it. It says, every thought I think is creating my future. Okay. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. And this is where you are now, what you are focused on in the past. I feel like all of this is kind of like thoughts you may have had in the past, this revenge, like not a revenge fantasy, but kind of. I mean, you have achieved it, and it was what you were creating in the past. You're there now, and now you're focused on creating balance, harmony, and peace, and expressing that in your life, and looking forward, okay? So you can totally put a nail in the coffin. If you felt like you just needed that one last bit of information, hopefully this is it, and hopefully this is what you needed to hear in order to just put it all behind you and know that you will not ever be hearing from this person again. And I really hope that's true. I really do hope that's true. I shouldn't have said not ever, because I don't know for sure, but I don't feel like it's likely based upon the wounded pride and wounded ego of this defeated narcissist. Okay, so I'm sending you all so much love, and I hope to be back soon for another reading. Y'all are seriously the best. Take care. Stay safe. I love you.